Good morning, everyone. This is Lisa from Happytohook Creations, and today is Sunday, the 18th of December. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I hope you have a good start to your Sunday. Excuse me. I have finished 2 blankets. The third one is almost done, and I wanted to share my measurements with you and what size hook I've been using so far, because they're 2 totally different. I did one different from one blanket than I did the other. I finally went and got coffee. I am drinking Cinnabon cinnamon roll, and then just regular, original, I guess, original creamer. So there's no flavored cream. I like the cinnamon, so it's pretty good. Anyway, I wanted to say hi to all my subscribers. Thank you guys so much for joining my channel. Thanks for being here, and thanks for sharing. So not only can you find me on YouTube, but you can also find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram and also Pinterest and TikTok. So I'm, trying to be consistent with the TikTok videos, or even a reel, just to kind of update you guys on some stuff that I've been working on. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know why, but TikTok is always like my afterthought thing. So we'll see how it's going. If today is your birthday, happy birthday to you. If today's your anniversary, happy anniversary to you. I would like to also thank everyone for their response to this. It is going to Miss Gloria. She was like the very first one right after I uploaded the video to send me a message, and I can't wait to see the finished result. So I will be shipping that out to you, Miss Gloria, on Monday. Tomorrow, I guess. I can just say tomorrow, right? Okay, so let's get into this, because yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm just like, I was a little frustrated. I've got like hair sticking out everywhere. I don't know what's going on with that. So I'd cut my bangs, and my hairdresser was like, yeah, they're getting long. Do you want me to cut them off? I go, no. Just leave them alone. We'll let them grow. We'll let them figure out what they're going to do. So right now they're at that stage where they're driving me a little insane. So I took my handy dandy panda measuring tape after I was done with the first one, and wrote it down, because I've had a lot of you guys asking me, hey, when you're done with that blanket, let me know what size you end up with. So for those of you, if you're just now joining me, and and you're not knowing what I'm talking about, I have an order to make some blankets for a client. They're due on Friday, and I'm using anniversary cakes. So I took pictures of my cakes, and she picked what she wanted. And then this is a coworker of mine, wants me to make 2 for her. So that's what I've been using, the anniversary cakes, because there's 1,061 yards in those, and it makes a really nice lapgan size blanket. So when I started the blue one, that colorway was Blue Reef, or Reef Blue, maybe Reef Blue. I had no idea where my clover hooks were. You guys, it was driving me crazy not to know. So I used the hook that my son made me. He, he put the polymer clay to match my crochet hook. This is an N hook. So, or a 9mm, I think. Yeah. So I used this for the first blanket, which is this one. And this is the one I showed you guys that I had finished. Oh, I just love it. And everyone keeps asking me about the stitch. So I keep saying the seed stitch, because the seed stitch is a single crochet and a double crochet, but I use half double crochet. I like using the half double crochet. I think it looks perfectly fine. I don't know, you guys are mentioning everything from like, I don't know, some random, I can't even remember. It's not the linen stitch, the Suzette stitch. There's been a lot, and I've been looking them up. So I put them in my saved, because I would really like to try those stitches out. Linen stitch I used to make all the time with my baby blankets. But a lot of the stitches that you guys say this looks like, you know, I've been looking them up. So I don't know if there's like an actual stitch out there for single crochet in one stitch, and then the next stitch half double crochet. You do that alternating till you get to the end, chain one, and then you put half a double in the single and a single in the half double. It's identical to the way you do a seed stitch, only instead of a half double crochet in the seed stitch, they're telling you to do a double. And I don't mind doing that, but because this is so big, I like the way it looks when I just use a half double crochet. So you guys can use whatever stitch you want. I'm just telling you how I do it because so many of you have asked me. So I do single crochet, half double crochet, every other stitch. I get to the end, I chain one, and then I do the opposite on the way back, and just back and forth until I have absolutely no yarn left. There wasn't even enough to show you. I just weaved them in. I had like 2 inches on either side for my starting chain and then my finish. This one right here, I used the end hook, and this reef blue measures 38 inches wide, 58 inches long. So this is the one I showed you when I was standing up, and it comes, you know, right up to my neck, which is perfect. I think it's a good size. It's let me back up just so you can see it again. Okay. So, let me stand it up. There we go. Okay, so this is where it hits me, right here, with it touching the floor. And yeah, it's definitely wide enough. It's really nice. Like I said, it worked up. She did not want me to color control anything. This lady she's really sweet. She loves having things handmade. She likes the uniqueness of the look. You know, don't get me wrong, because I've had some customers that are like, I want it crisp, you know, clean. I don't want anything flowing over into the next, and that's perfectly fine. If you're paying me, I'll make it the way you want, not a problem. But she was like, no, I want each blanket to be unique. Make it, I wanted you to make it however it turns out. And I sent her pictures. She is totally and completely in love with how it's looking. So when you have a customer that is very happy with the results, you know, that helps you a lot. So this is all I had left over right here, about that long on either end. So I haven't wove this in yet. I think I need to just put it over here to remind myself to do so. Okay, the next blanket that I made, not that I didn't like the way this one looked, I just don't normally use an end hook. So I was looking around everywhere. Guess where I found my hooks? They were in a bag. I think they were in my Jack bag. I own like 4. My Jack Skellington bags. Yeah. I'm looking at one right now. There's another one right there. And another one in the corner. So, yeah. So I just started looking through stuff, and I found the 2 that were missing. Which were, I think, the purple one, which is an end hook. I didn't want to use an end hook. This one is a 12 millimeter, which I don't even think that's an, I don't know, P maybe? It might not be a P hook either, but this is the one I'm using, 12 millimeter clover hook. So the second one is that, hold on, I got the thing right here. I can tell you exactly what it's called because I know it starts with an M. Excuse me. Oops, I had it upside down. Monstera. That's what it's. There it is right there. Okay. So making this blanket with this 12 millimeter clover hook, they measured, and I measured this. It was not laying flat, so, but it is bigger than the blue one. 40 by 60 is what I got. So let me show you This one's so, they're so pretty. I mean, I really hate that you can't find them anymore. Okay. Oh, and with this one, with the N, oh, sorry. Sorry, guys. With the N, this one was a chain of, well, both of them. I believe 70. 71. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 71. So this one again, Monstera. So it's touching the floor. And you see how much taller it's gotten? Okay, so this is starting with the same stitch count, just using a bigger hook. Because I think a P hook is, or an N hook, or P is like a 10. I think it's like a 10 millimeter hook. So that's what, oops, let me hold it out this way. And up some more. So there you go. Same stitch, okay? Single crochet, half double. And because I used a bigger hook, I even like this one because it's not, it's more, it's fluffier. That's probably a good word. It's just fluffier. And for a blanket, I like this one better. So my next one, I've already started the purple one. As you can see, it's getting kind of bare up there. So I've already started the purple one, same with this size hook, because I really like the way it looks. So that's, the purple one will be nice and fluffy like this one. This one is still nice. I mean, it's a lot, the stitches, of course, are a lot tighter. And it's just so pretty. I just really love these colors. So I am happy with both. But if I had to choose, I would make, so I'm going to start making them with this from now on. And then Amanda sends me a message because the anniversary cakes are on sale right now. And I have more reward, because every time you spend a certain amount, they always give you the little coupons. And they're like, well, you'll get $5 rewards if you order it for pickup. Well, if I know I'm going to be in Springfield, I'm going to do it. And I'm just going to go and pick up an order. I think you have to spend like $35. And they have more things more than yarn. So I picked up some items for each of my kids or my grandkids. And let's see. I'll be picking it up because I haven't done it yet. So this one, you remember that dots, the anniversary cakes, and it's whatever the colorway is, it always has the word dots after it. So I ordered 2 of those, and then one other one. I don't remember the name. It was, so I got rainbow dots. Oh, and I can't look because it's on, I'm doing this on my phone. But anyway, just check out Michael's if you're interested in the anniversary cakes, because they're on sale for $24.99. If you shop on Michael's, I don't shop at Michael's very often because we don't have one here. So, you know, maybe if there's a good sale once a month, because then I can see my daughter. I can see my Jessica. And sometimes we'll meet up at Michael's. But definitely check if you guys are interested. But I have not, all these other colors, people are selling them like on eBay or whatever. These are all for orders from me. So I don't need these colors. I just like them. I think they're really pretty. So we'll try the dots. I don't know if I like them or not. So, like I said, I got more rewards after using rewards to pick them up. So just look and see what they're offering for you guys if you're interested in purchasing, because you can save a little bit of money doing so. Excuse me. So, yep, and I'll send you pictures. The pink one is, it's that one. I don't know what colorway it is. I think it's called Cherry Blossom or Rose. It's either rose or cherry. It's on that kind of, it's really pretty worked up. I made one of those before. So yeah, I think that's it. I want to look around and say that's all that I have for you now. I've got stuff I got to pick up at the post office, so you might be seeing me again soon. If not later today, tomorrow morning. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope that helped you guys a little bit. So again, the blue one measured 38 by 58. The green one measured 40 by 60. So the blue one, I used an N hook green one, I used a 12 millimeter because it doesn't really say what that is. Because it's, yeah, I don't know. If I had to peek, it's not a Q. Hold on. While I'm saying that, I'm just like, let me get some hooks out of my little thing. I've got some hooks, you guys. I mean, you just don't know. I got some hooks. So these are my large ones that I keep over there. So what's this one? This is probably my Q hook. My gosh, I use this one a lot. So when I use you guys remember, I'm dating myself again. But you remember when Lion Brand had their, well, they still do. I'm not saying it's gone. The 5.5 hour Afghan. I use this a lot for that one because I just hold 3 strands together. They don't have to all be 4-weight yarn. Sometimes I'll just do a 4 or 3, whatever I can grab if I know the colors look good together. But this hook, this poor thing, I mean, it's looking pretty rough. I might have to grab me another one just because I know this one's getting used. But when I need to do one of those blankets and hold 3 strands together, this is the one I use because I like that, makes the stitches nice and tight. And I can't even read what the hook size is. I don't know. This is a Q hook. So it's got to be on the same. This might just be a different version of a Q. Because the first Q hooks were these. You guys remember these Q hooks? Oh my gosh. They drove me absolutely insane. But I still use them. And then they curved it. They made it a little, see how much shorter they made the head of it? So to me, it's like Susan Bates Boyle. Or boy. Why did I say boil? I don't know. I am boiling something right now, though. Chicken. For chicken and noodles for later. It's Sunday. So I like to cook like a big sit-down meal. It's not like it's a big meal, but I had never heard of putting chicken and noodles over mashed potatoes until I met my husband and we moved here. I thought that was the weirdest thing in the world. And yes, I make my noodles homemade. They're homemade egg noodles, nothing to it. Do them out, and if you have another, your next question is going to be, do you dry them out? Or if anybody who knows about noodles, no, I do not. So that's why I always cook my chicken first. Then I'll take it out and I'll put it in the refrigerator, get the broth and everything ready. And then when I'm ready to actually get the noodles rolled out, I roll them out maybe 30 minutes before I boil them. So I do not dry my noodles. I roll them out, get them to how I want them, stack them up, get them all cut up in the size noodles that I want. And then the water, at this time, my broth, water, all my seasonings is boiling up like crazy. And you just drop them in there and stir them up so they get good and mixed into the water and separate so they're not a big clump of noodles. Always worked out fine for me, just saying. But anyway, back to hooks. I get distracted by food. I love it a lot. And our diet starts like in a couple of days. So what is today? The 18 or 12? Oh, we got about a little less than 2 weeks now. So I won't be able to eat egg noodles. Not like that. I'll have to eat them low carb. All right, so I'm going to put these back. Okay, so if anybody has any more questions, just put them in the comments below. But hopefully that helps you if you have an anniversary cake. All right, I will see you when I see you. It's going to be soon. I'm just telling you right now. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. Happy hooking. Bye.